Good morning. It's 5:30. We're about to head to JFK to fly out to Washington for a 2-week trip. Hopefully it's our last trip to Washington for a while. We're visiting my family. I hate Washington. I grew up there. I hate it. Plus this is going to be an 8-hour flight. It's one of the most miserable flights, cross country, and then they don't serve a meal because it's domestic. It's Alaska Airlines, so it's just, all the airlines suck. Drove up from DC the day before yesterday with our dogs, and we're just leaving them with my in-laws so they can watch them while we travel. It's a Monday morning. I'm sure traffic's gonna be horrible getting into JFK because it's in Queens. It's one of the boroughs of New York. And this is gonna be a miserable day though. Right, girls? Gotta finish packing. Right, Sniffs? Daphne? You guys are gonna have fun at Grandma and Grandpa's? This is only 2/3 of our dogs. Other dog is upstairs with my in-laws' dog. So these two slept with us last night. We did not get very much sleep, thanks to this one. Oh yeah, and the airline has my information incorrect on my ticket. So we tried to check in last night. I think we checked it. I think my husband was able to check us in. But yeah, my information's incorrect, so I'm gonna have to either go to the kiosk or like try to check in or something, because I don't know how this happened. Hopefully we can fix that in time. So I've got my tablets all charged up, and then I got my little fan that I bought in Korea a couple months ago. These are excellent. They just recharge. Oh, you just plug it in and it charges. This was a lifesaver when we went to England, so. And then I've got my little, this is a Garmin. It's a like an emergency device for hiking, because we're going to be up in the middle of nowhere in the Goat Rocks Wilderness in Washington, climbing a mountain named after my grandfather. So these stupid things, when these get bumped, they're super cheap. They're from Amazon. They're like 40-50 bucks. When these get bumped, when the power button gets bumped, they turn on randomly, and I don't know they're on, so they end up draining the battery. Or maybe Sniffany was watching some Netflix, who knows.
Chief executive maybe ever had, or match, or criminal investigations at all. Most interesting questions, right? We've been talking about well ahead of both these states, but look who rounds out the this is massive wildfire.
So we're about to go park the car in the long-term parking at JFK. Hint, if you reserve it ahead of time, you can save a lot of money. So we're gonna park here. Yeah, still expensive. We're gonna park here. We just drove 2 hours from upstate New York. Made it in one piece, luckily. We almost got rear-ended a few times. So there is the little car lot over there. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, no, it's not like full on or anything. I mean, it shouldn't be.
Well, you prepaid.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's definitely gonna be more full on the way we went to the UK, so we might have to park further away.
Ooh, prepaid line. Everyone comes up now.
Yeah, how's it going?
Okay, you're gonna drive up to the fence, before the fence, make a right, make another right, walk as close as you can all the way down. So walk way down there, you walk right across the street.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Enjoy your flight.
Thanks.
There's some carts right there.
All right, we're gonna stack them this way.
Okay, so we made it to Portland. Getting through the airport at JFK was really bad. We had to wait half an hour to even be helped by the Alaska Airlines front desk because information on my boarding pass was incorrect. So that was a nightmare. There's 3 people working, but the line didn't move for literally half an hour. Then we tried to go through security, and there was just a bunch of idiots working for TSA. They kept rerouting people through to the main line, and then they were checking people in TSA pre-check. They were making people take out their laptops. They were pulling every other person over to be searched. To finish what I was saying, security or TSA at JFK at the airport was horrible. It was the worst security I'd seen. other than the time I spent 3 hours in a security line at SeaTac in Seattle. They took my backpack and then they took me to the side. They also took the guy in front of me, and then the person, there were 2 people down from me as well. Everybody was getting their backpack pulled. Meanwhile, there was only 2 people working. Anyway, the guy pulled my laptop out of the bag, and then he pulled the mouse pad out, the little mouse pad I had, which was right next to it. Took a look at it, then stuck it back in, then said it has to go back through the machine, and then just dumped it. When it went through, I just grabbed it. He didn't tell me, no directions, nothing, of course, because it's TSA. But apparently you're not supposed to have more than one electronic device in your bag. You know, you can only have one laptop or one tablet. I had 2 tablets and 1 laptop. I didn't know. But the prescription pills that were in a bottle, they didn't even take a look at that. So they were mine. But all right, we're going to go to our hotel. Okay, room tour. This is Hotel Zags. We got it with booking credit. I think it's like $150 a night. And here is a beautiful garden. So we noticed this last time. They have little ferns growing out of the wall. It's pretty cool. It looks like they're having a black tie dinner, or I don't know, a fancy dinner of some sort, I guess. Maybe a wedding reception down there. So that's pretty cool. And then here is the bed. It's kind of a neat little hotel. So this is my checked bag. I've got my poles, my little camp light, cookware, first aid kit, camelback, and then my hiking rucksack is right there. And I also brought my wetsuit, my 5mm for, we're going to an island and going to a beach house that I'm going to swim and snorkel in the water, and then yeah, I think that's about it. And coffee, of course. So we went out to a couple breweries with my best friend and her boyfriend last night. I didn't film anything. Follow me for more travel content.